Why did you lie to me? You convinced me to believe in myself, that I would obtain the greatest wealth. You fed me lust, led me to a cliff and watched me hang by a thread, knowing in the end that gravity and I were never friends. I fell for the lie and took the greatest fall of my life. But what you seem to forget is that one life taken means we all die. I can hear the feet of rotting flesh, bodies slowly marching upward to their ready-made deaths. Go ahead, bury me. My bones will scream lamentations to all the nations. We fasted our souls and food climbed our way up Everest with our hovercrafts of intellect. Ejected the rejects that disrespect and no questions to the comments that misdirect. Since 6 cents has tripled, we've become crippled by the price. Since 6 cents has tripled, we've become crippled by the price. It's also common. Come on. Solomon's caught in his trap, stripped and whipped, his color hijacked. That was a cutback. Governments are broken. This language is so potent with tentacle tentacles that tickle their way up to the sky. How do you think we got so high? Psychology reversed and took a dive right off cyanide. Did you ever think that Chanel would never kiss and tell? Or that Hugo would dominate fumes of a fragrance that we know so well? Well, understand that this wasn't a part of the plan. Your hearts have already felt convicted, so you might as well cut off your hands. Cradle your colourful caskets. Corpses will be mourning tomorrow, whilst we selfishly pose for selfies to remind ourselves of what we looked like 2 minutes ago. It's comfy in that type of stereo, believe me, I know. But if music be the food of love, then regurgitate it and give me a new scenario. From conception to fertilization, then birth. Our bodies were carried in our human incubators, known as our mothers. We cried, pooped, walked and crawled our way into present day, bearing approximately 100,000 billion cells within the human body. I think it's safe to say that you were no accident. Yet we conform to culture's experiments. Tan, bleach, peel, cut and paste. We can never erase the worth that was placed on us. So thank your gods for evolution. We've gone from ignoring evidence to becoming irrelevant. And just because your level of ignorance is lesser than the person next to you does not make you exempt. You are just dying differently. So put your hands together for all your failed attempts on meeting the unreachable standard. Actually stand down. You're shooting rubber bullets with no effect. Baby blooming westernized prefects. Better yet, pick a flower. A new one every hour. Taste her sour skin and watch her petals disintegrate from within. Do we even know what we are doing? Or are we just doing what we know? Can I be bold enough to say that something is broken? It's you. It's me. We are the problem. But the remedy cannot be found amongst those diagnosed with the same condition. Hear the vision. As a pupil, I misunderstood the mission. It's bigger than premonition, greater than man-made religion, more like transcendental exposition, to expose the retina in order for it to become, consciously giving it the responsibility to react to light. For in darkness we hide. We become weak and subside. The more you think you see, the easier it is to fool you. Try. Because Lucy lurks lowering our lids to lullabies, but I need you to open your eyes. See the sun descend, apprehend false trends, and willingly extend a cup filled to the brim, overflowing with infinite wisdom. We were made for him, by him. Deny it if you must, but trust we all worship something. Be it intellect, sexuality, money, status, race, all this chase is replaced with whirlwinds. Self-fulfillment never breeds contentment. There will always be a thirst. That's the point of the curse. But real satisfaction lies in the one who gave you worth, the only one birthed of the Trinity, divinity in flesh, Logos manifest. He paid the highest bid, cashed in his wins, he was all in. Remove those scales that the Bible calls sin so that you would know it is only him, the great physician, the only optician who would blend phlegm and soil, a mud balm for your soul from the ground that we toil. See, our selflessness is conditional. We are but finite matter and came into this world with nilio, zilch, nada, nothing. But tonight you have a choice to leave with something everlasting. The greatest happily ever after. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. He's the one you should look to, because he only has eyes for you. And who knew that such a being would offer mercy and grace, knowing that we would spit in his face? Doors are wide open, but let's stay in ourselves. Eyes are wide open, but we're reading in Braille. Well, mine led me to tell you to open the lids of your heart, to remind you that you are live art. Poema, his poem. Enjoy him. Beyond the feats of galaxies, higher than Orion's belt, behold the face of the sun, and he is not done. So don't put him on the shelf. Believe, not because I see him, but that by him you would see everything else.